got Utah versus Cal here. I'm Michael Rodriguez. With me is
Shannon Ong, Bay Area Breakers, and Cal alumni.
So what are you expecting to see from these two teams today?
The game yesterday between Utah and Cal was really tight, and it ended up being a lot closer than a lot of people thought. So just an intense game of Quidditch all around, and it should be a close game, especially in bracket play.
I'm Michael Rodriguez. With me is
Shannon Ong, Bay Area Breakers, and Cal alumni.
So what are you expecting to see from these two teams today?
The game yesterday between Utah and Cal was really tight, and it ended up being a lot closer than a lot of people thought. So just an intense game of Quidditch all around, and it should be a close game, especially in bracket play now that everything's on the line.
Interesting. Looks like Utah gets first blood, 10 points for them.
Porter Bertram, a lethal floater there. Bertram's such a key component in Utah's offense.
Yeah, it's super important for teams to have someone who's able to shoot from mid-range, especially when teams nowadays are playing a lot of defense right at the hoops.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Cal now advancing possible slowly, hasn't crossed mid-pitch yet, but taking some time.
Luca Menezes hands off to Kenneth Lamb now. Another reverse to Diamond.
Just better step.
Menezes behind the hoops. Floats a pass up, but Bertram is there to pick it off.
Interesting movement there from Cal. I like the handoff to kind of use the defense, but it didn't seem to mess with Utah too much. Looks like the goal is not recorded by, yeah, pretty sure that goal was good from before. He probably just didn't update the scorecard.
Josiah Johnson running a 1.5 here, trying to get Eric Shen out of the way. Bertram's pass intercepted by Menezes now, so Utah's right stop.
Shakes off the tackle, starts to move the offense up the field. I like the patience here, not taking it by himself, waiting for his beater to create some space for him.
Missed beat there from Johnson on Dar Diamond. This might open a lane for Cal. Bertram with a hit on Diamond. Vicious to Menezes now, ball out. And all the scrum, Kenneth Lamb resets, but there's a foul.
Yeah, it looks like there was a fight over the blooder on the other side of the pitch. Meanwhile, that was a really strong hit from Utah to knock the call for loose.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's going to be, it seems to have been a beater foul, or before the beater play happened on the far sideline.
It definitely looks like there is a contested blooder back there. Six refs with their hands up in the air. Looks like our video feed should be live now. Thank you for your patience with us. Oh, sorry, Utah has 10. Yeah, so the score is Utah 10, Cal 0. Looks like Cal has blooder control now after that foul. Getting a second chance opportunity now to put some points on the board. Cal switching to 1.5 offense, and it works out for them. Pretty clean look.
One all here, as I believe that's Kenneth Lamb on the finish for Cal.
Yeah, great use by him to take advantage of the space his beater made for him. 1.5 kind of catching Utah a little bit off guard there. 1.5 is when a team has blooder control, and instead of bringing up both blooders, they pretend to bring up both and throw one back at the last second.
Lou pressuring Dill here, draws the beat. Menezes picks off the pass and now recovered by Lamb. But Utah's not done. Some hits being made, but Lamb shakes both of them off. Now on the drive to Sylvestrin, just a bit too tall.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Off the mark by a few inches, but that would have been a really awesome possession for Cal. Unfortunate for them.
The elusiveness of Kenneth Lamb nearly leading to a goal. But yet it stands 1-1 here as Bertram brings it up.
Yeah, some fancy footwork for him. Now Utah with a chance to answer back. Score is still tied 10-10. Utah being very slow to advance the quaffle, taking their time. Beaters spreading out wide in the middle of the field. Beaters making moves. Three blooders all on the ground.
Blocked by Menezes! He stuffed Bertram's shot, and he keeps possession.
Oh. Looks like there may be a penalty on that play. What did you see?
I saw a great block there from Cal rookie Luca Menezes there, stuffing Bertram's shot on the far left hoop. And after the play was over, after Cal might have recovered possession, there seems to have been a scramble for the loose quaffle.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the ruling is.
There's a lot of bodies flying towards it.
It seems that Bertram may have tackled a bit high going for the quaffle there, but we'll see what the refs decide.
All right, so confirm the call was contact from behind. Utah having to sub their keeper out now, serving 60 seconds in the penalty box or until a goal. Cal with a power play opportunity, hopefully to find some points on the other end of this.
With one of Utah's key defenders out, this is going to be a big opportunity for Cal to get points on the board. Menezes now surveying the field.
Yeah, Cal has a one-player advantage right now, but they're being very patient with their offense. They don't want to squander this opportunity.
Menezes with all the space in front of him. Hands off to Kenneth Lamb on the right wing.
Yeah, Utah having weather control right now, definitely slowing
Lamb
down
taken
offense.
down there.
Strong tackle. Utah able to come away with a stop. Wants to take it herself, converting defense into offense, but unable. A wide shot. That was some pretty crazy plays right there.
Absolutely.
You can hear the intensity from Utah, the celebrating. You always love to see when your team is down a player and you're still able to come away with the strong defensive stop.
Bertram still with a few seconds left in the penalty box as Utah takes it up really slowly, hoping to get him back into play.
Yeah, absolutely. Smart here from them to try to kill this penalty time. They just came away with a stop. They've got momentum. No need to rush it. Although, Utah...
Josiah Johnson tosses a bludger back to Danica Liu, going for a flank. Anna Christina drops the broom,
Unfortunate
and
there.
Kenneth Lamb recovers for Cal. But the good news is that Bertram now back in the game for Utah.
Very dynamic player.
Porter Bertram, definitely one of the best collegiate quaffle handlers in the West. And he's so crucial.
So much space for
Utah.
Cal to work with the quaffle right now. Cutting to the right hand side.
Eric
Stutter
Shen.
step.
Oh, it's Nolan Kim to Guyman.
Beautiful
Dishes
pass
to Nicole
there.
Nelson, who finishes through the center hoop for the Cal goal.
Love the selflessness there. Shakes off the one tackle, gets wrapped up. Had an opportunity to keep driving, but chooses to make the pass instead. Trusting your teammates there, that makes a big difference in this game.
Dar Guyman, few feet from hoops, absolutely clinical. Whether it's doing the scoring or finding the right pass, almost no one better than her.
Yeah, now Utah losing their lead, now down 10-20. The offense has stagnated for a bit, but now the penalty time's over, so they've got a full three-chaser squad now on the pitch.
Matt Parker now in at beater, taps out Nolan Kim at point, but Harry Dill now on the pressure. Beats out Porter Bertram, but Guyman with a wrap. That blows up the play,
Great
and Nelson
wrap.
recovers.
Forcing a
So
turnover.
Dar Guyman doing everything on defense, and Nelson wisely resets, seeing one bludger back on defense.
Yeah, that was a great job to force the turnover there. Now Cal looking to answer
Now
back.
Nolan Kim beat by Dill on Matt Parker. Menezes now behind hoops, driving, got it to go.
Clean shot there. His aim was true and the goal was good. So after that great defensive stop by Utah a few minutes ago, Cal managed to rally back and get two more goals.
Cal's up 3-1 here, and Luca Menezes doing so much. It's so hard to believe that this is his first year playing.
Really? Wow.
One of Cal's premier rookies in a great recruiting class.
Yeah, Cal looks like they are ready and waiting for Utah to make a move.
Harry
now.
Dill with an amazing catch on Matt Parker's beat. Now pressuring Porter Bertram all the way back to his own hoops. Bertram beat now dishes it off to Christensen. And now there aren't that many players back for Cal as Christensen takes on the drive, but no good.
Wow, that was a impressive turn of events there. The aggression from Cal's beaters to push them all the way back to the other side of the pitch, almost to the end zone.
Great vision from Bertram to find the outlet pass, but another great stop for Cal on defense.
Yeah, it's important to remember, though, that once the quaffle leaves the keeper zone initially, if the keeper goes back in there during a reset, they are not immune, so he could have been tackled there before he crossed mid-pitch, but Blair's used to not tackling the keeper when he's in his keeper zone, so getting a lot of room to get fast break there, but unable to score. Cal
Nolan
now,
Kim trying to shake some tackles. Back to Menezes at the right hoop. That's good.
he is doing a great job finding those open chasers, making a cut by the hoops.
Luca Menezes on both sides of the ball, doing exactly what his captains need. Utah does have control here.
Yeah, you can hear the sideline from Utah trying to call out the next play.
Cindy Cortez and Matt Parker trying to scope out a lane.
Utah swings it far right side.
Eric Shen beat out by Matt Parker. Christensen a lob pass to the far hoop. No one there.
No one there to see the pass from Christensen. A
And
lot of
there's
the
3 bludgers all on the ground as Cal recovers control.
Yeah, that was a great job. Cal basically beat out all of the passing options there for Christensen. He didn't really have anyone to throw to, so Cal forcing a turnover. Great defense, now about to convert it into some offense. Number 4 from Cal, who's that?
Luca Menezes.
Menezes, yes. See, likes the
Luca
look.
Menezes, the agility to shake some hits. The floater pass. Guyman not on hand yet to finish. Shot blocked.
Recovered by Cal anyway.
Recovered by Nicole Nelson, who I believe is who may have been beat, but finishes through the center hoop anyway. This one might be coming back, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. So she did the right thing there, playing to the whistle. I don't think she knew that she was beat there, so she was trying to finish, as she should always try to do. But it's possible that this goal might be called back from the assistant refs there, who had a closer look from the angle.
Yeah, with all the contact in there, 2 bodies on her, hard to feel the bludger, but
Yeah.
this one,
Oftentimes, even if you hear the bludger, sometimes it bounces off the person rapping you, so you don't even notice. But in either case, strong defense from Utah to slow her down. Refs deliberating here. Let's see what the call is. What do you think Utah has to do to, try to close this gap down a little bit?
they're definitely going to need to find those passing options behind hoops and utilize the driving ability that both Graham Christensen and Porter Bertram have. Exploiting the size advantage and seeing what they can do in that front as well. So, But so far, the beater play for Cal has been very strong.
Yeah, additionally, the passing play from Cal has been really great, finding open chasers, making cuts. You can't tackle someone if they don't have the ball, but those passes being so pinpoint perfect that they catch it and immediately release and the goal's good. There's not much you can do there from a defensive standpoint. So
Absolutely. If you lose track of Menezes or Dar Guyman next to hoops, it's almost a guarantee that they're going to score.
yeah.
So
The agility to the
marking tightly.
footwork from them both is very impressive, able to shake off 1 or 2 defenders before releasing that pass. That really forces the defense to compress towards them, creating all that extra space for those open chasers behind the hoops.
And there's going to be no card for playing after beat, but the goal has been nullified due to beat before.
Yeah, so
So
looks like the correct call from the refs. Sometimes it's hard to hear those calls in the heat of the game, but we'll be off broom on the start of this possession. Utah with possession of the quaffle. Bludger control, though, still in the hands of Cal. In fact, it looks like the third bludger may be all the way behind Cal's hoops.
this could, and with Cal having possession of both bludgers, this could be an interesting play, especially if Christensen's out of his zone.
And yeah, it looks like there's going to be some
But
aggression here.
so he's beat out, and this
Yeah.
Nolan Kim picks up the quaffle, and with
Smart play from Cal.
great assist from the beaters there,
Yeah,
opening
that's-
things up for Nolan Kim to drive and score.
Yes, beaters aren't allowed to score in Quidditch, but they create those opportunities. That definitely was beaters 100% there making that goal happen. Great awareness to see where the third bludger was and realize Utah had no defense to stop them.
Josiah Johnson now with Danica Liu in at beater for Utah.
Belknap number 8 for Utah on the right-hand side. Belknap, sorry. Looking to possibly set a pick here. Create some space.
Christensen driving on Dara Guyman. All the way out on the left wing, behind the hoops now. But Harry Dill on hand. A sneaky beat there as Menezes has no one in between him and an open goal. The fast break from Cal, and they're up 6-1.
Yeah, that speed there was killer. Looks like there was a whistle. Might be a timeout, might not be a timeout. But yeah, that was some great defense there. The beaters in the back half of the pitch able to eliminate Christensen before he's able to get that pass off. Utah had a couple open chasers there, but the beaters able to shut down the pass before it even happened.
The bounce from Dill's previous beat brought the ball all the way back behind his hoops, and Christensen surveying the field for an open pass didn't see him lurking there right behind the right hoop. And that blows up the drive and creates the fast break for Cal.
Some people may say that was lucky, but some people may say that was calculated. So in either case, Cal doing a really great job maintaining budget control. Even when they lose it, it's only really for a few seconds, and often they're able to score anyway. So you're definitely willing to trade budget control for a goal when you're extending your lead, at least this much. But since they're so easy, since it seems to be so easy for them to get it back, it seems like it's definitely worth the trade.
Absolutely, but Utah definitely putting together a good drive there. Christensen taking a lot of space, and that might open up some lanes in the future. Meanwhile, Ivan Avalos in at beater for Cal. And as we all know, Ivan's got an amazing arm and a great mind for the game. So we'll see how he does.
High-level beater play is so strategic. There's so many nuances to the game. Who do you want to beat? Where do you want to beat them from? So the bounce goes in your favor. You know, is it even worth to throw the bludger? Sometimes the best decision is to not throw the bludger. You know, as you saw in that last play, Utah with a chance to score, shut down, and then immediately on the counterattack, Cal able to answer back on a fast break.
The matchup between Ivan Avalos and Josiah Johnson is going to be really interesting to watch here on the beater front. So Utah now with control, taking the ball up the field. Bertram now back on.
Let's see what Utah is able to do with this possession. They were able to get first blood in this game, but it's been a while since then. Now they are trailing 10-60.
I think
score is, I don't think the score is was updated from the last goal. But
Danica Liu beats out point chaser Nolan Kim. Lawson now on Bertram. Eric Shen with the hit on Josiah Johnson, and he is beat. Bertram still trying to find a lane. Avalos with a beat on Bertram.
Strong point defending there from Cal, not letting anyone get by the keeper zone line. Looks like there's a scrum in the back. Most likely will go to Cal. We'll see what the call is here.
And that's what Ivan Avalos does. He never lets a quaffle carrier walk too close. And as Bertram was stepping up, Avalos got the beat off and forced a pass right behind hoops, and Cal on hand to recover.
Interesting stuff so far. See what the call is shortly. Looks like the quaffle will go to Cal. No call on the play, just a little bit of miscommunication there. Shrugs off one tackle, looks to give it to the keeper. Smart decision, immune in the keeper zone. Utah's got to reset though. Doesn't want to give up another fast break. Utah's back on defense. Cal taking their time.
Ivan Avalos creating space here.
Ooh.
As Nolan Kim scoping out the field. Aiden Phipps now in the game for Cal. Phipps.
Oh,
did that go through? It did.
I think it did. Wow, that was definitely a pass to number 48 from Cal, but it just happened to be a pass right through the hoops.
Phipps will take that goal, no problem.
So it looks like from the score table, the score is 60-10 for Cal now after that last goal.
Utah looking to recover bludger control here as well.
Yeah.
Eric Shen takes out Josiah Johnson behind hoops.
Cal being aggressive now with bladder control.
Eric Shen beat out by Lou, but he simply picks up the ball behind hoops. Bertram.
Utah has no space right now to
Bertram
move.
dodges the beat from, and it hits him.
HR calls it beat, so
And
that's gonna be a
Nolan
fast
Kim in
break.
open lane dunks through Bertram.
Well, it looks like a broken hoop after that strong finish with authority.
Nolan Kim driving right through for the flush.
Yeah. He definitely wanted that goal, and he was able to get it.
That was a good beat, Ivan.
Ivan Avalos nicks Porter Bertram with the beat, creating the fast break for Nolan Kim, who finishes strong at the right hoop.
Yeah. Bit unfortunate there that the hoop is broken now. But this will be probably a pretty good rest for both teams. Cal, everything working on offense, everything working on defense. Utah, though, this will probably be really great for them to kind of... Yeah,
The
it's
hoop
broken.
is broken. Such was the ferocity of Nolan Kim's jam.
So much power on that dunk. Yeah, so now that both teams can take some time, get some water, stay hydrated, recuperate some stamina. Utah, though, definitely need to think about what they're going to do once play resumes in terms of strategy. Again, like we mentioned, a lot of fast breaks from Cal from their defense, which has just been holding up extremely well so far. Some equipment's brought onto the field in order to fix the hoop. Let's see if it'll work. Tightening it up, and the hoop is standing on its own.
So equipment check complete, and seems to be ready to get back on broom.
Yeah. So what do you think Cal was talking about during that brief intermission?
Keeping things rolling. Now with Aiden Phipps on pitch, a lot of offensive weapons at their disposal, they're going to try and run up the score, and Utah needs to respond quickly to bring this game back within striking distance. And they proved that they were able to do it in the last game. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, it looks like Cal still with bladder control, unafraid from Utah's aggression.
Bertram slips, gets the pass off.
Oh, that was
Ivan
so unlucky.
Avalos cleaning
Oh,
up
man.
chasers.
One bludger back for Utah. So
Avalos with two beats there to clean up the drive for Cal. Phipps now taking the ball at past midline, passes to Lawson. Lawson back to Phipps. Phipps out on the left wing. Pressured by Lou. Long pass to
pass.
Anchetta, and there's a stoppage.
yeah, the pass was good from Phipps, but not sure where the call is here. It's interesting to see how Cal is choosing to attack these hoops, swinging it really, really far wide, then cutting it back across before another deep pass to the hoops. There's usually a chaser back there since the keeper kind of stands around. All right, so the aggression there from Cal working against them, but otherwise still they have a strong lead in this game. Utah now with a sort of power play in the beater game, but Quaffle currently still in the hands of Cal.
It's definitely a huge loss to be a beater down, and
Quaffle turnover.
Quaffle turnover as well. This is
Yeah.
crucial. Utah might recover a lot of momentum out of this. Bertram driving on Lawson. Can
Breaks
he
one
drive through
tackle.
Phipps too?
Breaks two tackles. Dodges
Yes,
the
he
beat.
can. Porter Bertram with the lane in the left hoop.
That was definitely something Utah needed.
More of that, Porter. More of that.
And that's what we were talking about before. The driving offense of Utah. Porter Bertram, such a key cog in that machine there. Automatic there in the left hoop. And Cal now up 7-2 as Eric Shen checks back in.
Beautiful pass.
And Shetta now. That goes through.
Immaculate passing from everyone on Cal. You love to see
Stephanie
teamwork
Anchetta,
like that.
sharpshooter from behind the hoops. Porter Bertram, no good.
Oh man, that was not a goal.
Bertram slightly offline. A shot attempted on the left hoop.
Should be 8-2, I think.
Time to fly,
And-
Aiden. Time to fly.
Aiden Phipps taking the ball past midline for Cal. An 8-2 advantage in their favor.
No smoothing.
Phipps taking his time.
Where's Sam?
Out to Guyman.
Cheering for Cal.
A lot of discipline here.
Back to
Cal.
Phipps now. There's a loose bludger in the back behind hoops, and Aiden Phipps, a mid-range shot. That's money.
Yeah, the beater play from Cal, pulling the bludgers from Utah over to the right-hand side, leaving that left hoop exposed. Good read from him to see that opportunity, take it.
And there's a timeout.
Very smart timeout for Utah. Defense has not been clicking for them. For Cal, on the other hand, everything seems to be going well. Great reads from. I love the passing play from the Cal chaser line. Every single person, every sub who comes in, they step up. The selflessness to find their teammates wherever they are on the field, and the immaculate passing play is just—it's really fantastic to watch.
And on the beater side of things, Cal's aggression has, for the most part, paid off. They've been able to retain control for a lot of the game and make a lot of great plays with the bludgers to open up lanes.
Yeah, there are a lot of goals in this game that definitely the assist should be going to the beaters from Cal.
Most definitely.
So many no bludger situations for so many turnovers where the quaffle just drops on the ground. There's no defenders at the hoops. You love to see that that sort of aggression there. Smart aggression too, very controlled, not being aggressive for aggressive's sake. But now this timeout is over. I wonder what Utah will do differently once they come back into play. – 14 minutes in, so a little bit more than 5 minutes left until Snitch on pitch play. It'll be interesting to see what happens for both of these teams in terms of the beater game once the Snitch is released. Will Cal continue to be as aggressive as they were, or will they use the lead that they have built in the quaffle game to kind of be a little bit more patient and just kind of slowly inch towards that set score?
Utah now with control. Lou and Josiah Johnson with both bludgers in their hands. Bertram surveying the field.
Johnson looking to make some moves. Throws a bludger.
And a lob pass behind hoops. Shot just offline.
Yeah.
And Cal recovers control out of that. So
Johnson
everything
trying to get
Cal
control
needed,
back, but unable to.
Everything that Cal needed happened there on that defensive stop as they recover bludgers as well. Nolan Kim on the drive blows past multiple defenders on his way, but Bertram right there to hold him up, but Guyman on the right hoop. That's good.
Great footwork there from Kim to stay on his feet, breaking what looked like to be 3 different tackles from the same person, and finding, again, that open chaser at the right hoop to
Porter
score.
Bertram determined to stop Nolan Kim there, and Kim with the vision to find Guyman open on the right hoop for the good goal.
I have applied sunscreen twice already.
Utah does have bludger control here on this offensive possession. Josiah Johnson gets past Zach Rocknapor. Bertram, that is good.
Wow.
What a shot there from Porter Bertram, banking it in through the bottom rim.
While he was going down, too. Strong tackle from Cal, but not enough to stop him.
Porter's simply too good.
Porter, an offensive force here. Zach Rocknapor with a
Rogue bludger
rogue
flying.
bludger.
You hate to see it.
And
Cal being aggressive again.
but now there are no bludgers. Eli Bakhtiar, a floater finish through the middle hoop.
Yeah, so important. Utah putting everything into that last play to get some points onto the board, but after that, the resulting play was there's no beaters left on defense for Utah there, and Cal able to capitalize. So a trade of goals keeps the score at 110 for Cal, 30 for Utah. An 8-goal differential, but this game's not over yet.
Graham Christensen in for Bertram.
Strong beat from
Good
Utah.
beat from Josiah Johnson. This should be control for Utah.
They maintain control of Quaffle
Christensen
also.
now behind hoops.
Strong drive. Takes the hit.
Fire Blue with a bludger block as she lets go of the ball. Blocking the Quaffle in the air.
Yeah.
She did let go of the bludger, though.
She did. I wasn't sure if that was going to go in, but it's always impressive to see beaters who like to throw the bludger up in the air to stop a shot attempt.
That... It seemed like Fire Blue let go of the bludger, which would make that a legal play. But let's see what the refs are discussing here. The ball did leave their hand.
Interesting. Let's see what the call is here. All right, so it looks like the ref's angle on that was the bludger did not leave her hands when it made contact with the quaffle, which is not allowed in Quidditch. So as a result of that play, Cal now has a beater in the box. Utah has essentially a power play right at the hoops now. There's a lot of bodies there, so good opportunity for Utah to score, but Cal with a lot of chasers there potentially wrap the quaffle carrier up. Not sure who has the hands on the quaffle right now. Looks like a lot of people asking for it. Everyone wants the quaffle right now.
If Utah's got it, need to put the hand through the hoop.
Absolutely, hand through the hoop.
There is a bludger on the ground. Zach Rockniport needs to get possession of that before he can make a beat there on Graham Christensen. Bakhtiar right on hand to try and stop him. Christensen
Decides to go around the hoops.
round the hoops
Breaks
now.
one tackle. Deep shot pass.
But
And it is scored off the rebound.
Elijah
Utah,
Curtis with a bucket for Utah.
way to finish. Play to the whistle, picks a quaffle off the ground. It's a free game and stuffs it through the hoop.
11-4 now is the Cal lead. The Fire Blue checks back in from the penalty box and is subbing for Grace Judge.
A little bit unfortunate there for Cal. Not much they could do to stop that. But now with the quaffle again.
Menezes hit by Curtis. Dishes out to Bakhtiar. That's a good pass there, but Guyman is beat. Menezes now picks up the quaffle. And here he goes on the drive.
Dodges.
He
Loses
may
the
have
broom,
dodges the
though.
beat, but Elias Bakhtiar from the ground scores.
So if that goal stands, that would be an amazing turn of fortunate events for Cal. Dodging the beat, losing the broom, but able to get the pass off, rebound,
From
recovered.
the seat of his pants, Elias Bakhtiar finding the shot through the left hoop, but there may have been a beat before call. We'll see what the refs decide.
This game has been very exciting so far. Both teams trying their best to score when they have opportunities. On the flip side, both teams' defense trying extremely hard to stop them.
Oh, it's
Looks
going
like
to
it
be
will
a
be a
diving penalty on Elias Bakhtiar to nullify what would have been a spectacular finish.
Yeah, unfortunately. It looked to me like he might have tripped, but it looks like they're just calling a dive there. You want to avoid dangerous play as much as possible
Absolutely.
during Quidditch. So good call from the ref trying to make sure players stay safe, but unfortunate for Cal, the goal will not count. Utah now, though, with the power play. Let's see if they decide
With
to
the
fast
chaser
break.
down, let's see what they do with one bludger.
Christensen gunning it, breaks one
Christensen.
tackle, takes a shot.
That's no good.
Quaffle rolls out of bounds, goes back to Cal. Unlucky for Christensen. Cal looking to be very slow and patient with their possession now, trying to kill this penalty.
Eric Shenchek's back in at beater for Cal.
Cal still advancing as slowly as allowed per the rules. With bludger control also, so they've got all the time in the world right now to kind of kill this penalty.
1 minute left now until the snitch comes out.
Yeah.
As
Quaffle
Luca
finally
Menezes evades a tackle from Curtis, wrapped up by Christina.
shakes off another tackle.
Breaks that one too. Menezes, left wing, driving through the center hoop for the goal.
Yeah, fancy footwork there from Menendez to kind of weave through the defense from Utah and just find a clean look at the goal.
The fancy feet from Luca Menezes creating that goal for Cal. With 30 seconds left, this may be the last possession here for Utah. Let's see if they can make this count.
Yeah, because it's the last possession, they really want to make sure that they get some points on the board, being down quite a bit.
Christensen driving on Silvestre, takes him down, Bruna Silvestre with a defensive stop on Graham Christensen. Elias Bakhtiar now. He's got an open lane. Breaks one. Passes to Silvestre. Dishes just a bit too tall.
Wow, so looks like that was the last possession. So Cal was able to get 5 seconds there to potentially score on a counterattack. Shot was a little high, but it was a really cool
Just a bit
look.
too high, but a great dish, great ball movement there from the Bears.
So now the set score will be 190. All right, so set score is 190. Cal with a sizable lead over Utah, only needing 7 goals now to end the game. What do you think Utah has to do differently in the second period?
They definitely need to limit the amount of fast breaks that Cal's getting. There's so many goals for the Bears that have been scored with very few defenders between the driver and the hoops. So limiting the fast break ability from Cal is going to be a must. Porter Bertram also is going to be in the hunt for the snitch as well. So a pull here in Utah's favor would definitely be crucial.
Yeah, plus
Bertram-
35 points makes a
Bertram, a
difference.
huge weapon on all sides of the ball, including the seeker game.
What do you think you're going to see from the beaters with the snitch on pitch now?
For Cal, I think that for now they should focus on Quaffle, to be honest. They're 7 goals away and should be in control going forward, so I think they need to focus both beaters on the Quaffle game. And although it may seem counterintuitive, getting as many goals as they can while Bertram tries his best to catch the snitch.
Yeah, it's definitely a battle of resources here. You want to be able to stop the other team from scoring, but you know that a snitch catch, those 35 points, could be in your favor. And also, a snitch catch often turns the momentum for some teams. They're able to rally back from behind, obviously getting those 35 points, difference of three goals, basically. And, you never want to see the other team catch the snitch when you're wanting also to catch it, too. So we'll see what happens with Utah. The risk there, though, is that if they use resources to try to catch the snitch, they might give up some goals in the Quaffle game. So they don't really have a lot of time. They hopefully want to get a really quick catch, if possible. The longer this game goes on, the more in favor it seems to be for Cal.
Maeve Lawson in its seeker for Cal.
So seekers are released now. Utah being diligent, bringing up the Quaffle very slowly. Cal immediately putting a beater on the snitch, not giving Utah a chance to catch at all. Seeker dives in.
Maeve Lawson.
Lawson fighting with the snitch as Utah drives in. Christensen wrapped up, passes it off. Quaffle's on the ground, it's loose. Cal recovers. And the dust settles, Cal being patient again.
Taylor Groff, the seeker for Utah, beat out there by Grace Judge. Maeve Lawson now, with all the time in the world.
Rogue Bludger attacking the live stream table. Meanwhile, the snitch one-on-one time with Cal Seeker. Lawson, right?
Maeve Lawson.
Loses her broom, goes back to tag back in.
Luca Menezes now shakes off one hit. Out to Guyman. Eric Shen with the beat on Danica Liu, opening a lane for Guyman.
Oh, I like this drive. She's cutting in, passes
Back
it
to
back.
Menezes.
Oh.
The lay-in in the center hoop. That's good.
Good look. It feels like everyone on Cal so far has been able to score on that possession. It seems like they're doing a great job spreading the ball around,
Lawson
giving
still.
everything love.
Lawson beat out by Liu. Matt Parker in for Josiah Johnson. Taylor Groff here with a look on the snitch.
Ooh, dives, just barely misses
Trades
the
off.
tail.
Matt trades off with Grace Judge. Shen now. Tanous knocks the ball loose for Cal.
Utah's able to recover the quaffle though.
Shen there to help out. Christensen beat out. And Cal recovers possession of the quaffle. Aiden Phipps in at seeker for Cal.
Ooh, diving attempt.
Phipps and Groth going at it for the snitch here.
2v1.
Phipps fingertips away from the grab.
The Snitch is in trouble. Meanwhile, Cal looking to score during the confusion.
Luca Menezes taking his time here as Aiden Phipps has a one-on-one look with the snitch. Back to Nicole Nelson here.
Letter's on the ground, knocks it loose.
Menezes now. Can he gather?
Unlucky there. Unable to control the pass. Looks like there may be a potential injury. Hoop does go down. We'll see if the HR asks him to substitute.
Menezes trying to finish on the right hoop as it was going down.
The same hoop that was broken before. Looks like the replacement piece unable to hold up to the wear and tear of this game. So much power and speed from Cal's chasers.
And the seeker game right now is absolutely ferocious with Phipps and Taylor Groth both battling it out for the snitch at midline.
Yeah, so if Cal is able to secure a catch here, they only need 3 more goals in order to end this game. Utah, on the other hand, needing 15 goals to stage what would be a monumental comeback.
Spiro Tanous with the ball behind Cal's hoops with a beater right next to him. So we'll see if he can make this play seemingly on his own. So
if he's got a quick release, a floater should be able to seal the deal. But
he's
practicing
his shooting motion.
He knows what he has to do. He can even start his motion if he times it correctly with the HR, as long as he releases once the whistle's blown.
That's right.
Some chasers like to practice that during a stoppage, but meanwhile, everyone else seems like they're not able to get water right now, since the hoop might be fixed pretty quickly. Let's see. All right, so second U hoop in this game so far. All right, so the quaffle does go to Utah. Unfortunate.
So Tanous unfortunately can't get a shot off.
It was good practice though. Good practice though.
Absolutely.
We'll have an opportunity.
Phipps and Groth both going for the snitch. Phipps beat out. Groth now with an open look.
Tries to shake past the snitch, unable to. Gets thrown to the ground.
Phipps now back online. beat out quickly by Matt Parker.
Snitch goes down, but the quaffle's up. Christensen doesn't like the look, decides to slow it down.
Utah with bludger control here, but Phipps is going to be a definite annoyance for the Utah beaters as they will need to keep him in check as Groth nearly an open look on the snitch there.
Yeah, Utah using their beaters now to protect their seeker.
Oh, and the seekers are both beat out as... Oh no, Aiden Phipps only beat out as Taylor Groth gets a look on the snitch. Both seekers beat now. Phipps now. One-on-one!
Let's see. Cal was able to pull the tail.
He did pull the tail.
Looks like a discussion may be whether or not he was able to stay on broom during the completion of the catch. So it looks like he was off broom. In order for the catch to be good, you have to maintain control all the way down while you're pulling the tail off. You got to stay on broom. But that should inspire some confidence from him.
So close from Aiden Phipps.
Yeah. Whatever move he did, I'm sure he feels that he could have a second chance opportunity.
Oh, what a great catch there. Cindy Cortez snatching the bludger.
Wow, deep beat.
Aiden Phipps now with another pull.
With the sequel. He figured out how to catch the snitch on his last try, so second one made it look easy. Let's see if this one's good.
This would put Cal 1 goal away.
It's a scorer.
Once.
That was good.
Aiden Phipps with a pull. Cal now with a commanding lead.
Yeah, Cal celebrating on the sidelines, very happy about that catch. Quaffle's on the ground though. Cal able to recover it.
Guyman. with possession here, already crossing midline. Matt Parker chases down a loose bludger. Kenneth Lamb
Good swings
out to
across.
Carlos Bocanegra, back to Kenneth Lamb. Lamb to Guyman. That's good.
Beautiful pass.
The dish from
Everyone
Kenneth
getting
Lamb.
some hands on that play.
Dara Guyman so clinical through contact at the right hoop.
Cal now 2 goals away
Two
from
goals
ending
away.
this game.
The set score is 190.
Wow,
Cal
amazing
up
passing.
175 to 40 here in the late going.
I loved how Cal on that last possession swung the quaffle all the way around to the left-hand side, swings it all the way back to the right-hand side to finish. Utah's defense unable to adjust.
The ball movement.
So precise, so clean.
Logan Bennion in at beater for Utah. He beats out Grace Judge. Both beaters out of the play for Cal. Christensen driving here. Gets that shot through the left hoop for the good Utah goal.
That was the shot Christensen has been looking for this entire game, able to shake off 1 or 2 tackles, but unable to score on the left hoop before, and now finally able to connect.
That's phenomenal beater play, though, from Danica Liu and Logan Bennion to take both Cal beaters out of the play there at hoops.
Yeah.
Richard Libretti taking the ball up for Cal. Hands off to Bocanegra. Pushes on through contact. Dishes to Lamb. That's game. It should be at least.
No, one more goal.
Oh.
One more goal.
185 to 50.
185. They need 5 points.
A great dish from Carlos Bocanegra to Kenneth Lamb.
Yeah.
Wide open at the left hoop.
Once again, the chasers on Cal seemingly always aware of where their teammates are. Great vision there to read that, see that lane to pass.
185 to 50 is the Cal lead. Utah with bludger control.
Utah has to be careful. They obviously want to score, but they don't want
Zach
to.
Rockenpour takes the bludger out of the hands of Danica Liu. Gets the beat off as well. Christensen driving down the left wing.
He's got to be careful here. He wants to score, but he doesn't want to cause a fast break on the other side.
There are 2 bludgers for Cal. Christensen realizing that, taking his time. Logan Bennion taps out the point chaser, Richard Libretti.
Reset use for Utah. Hands off at the top of the key. Pass to the right-hand side. Quaffles on the ground,
Kenneth Lamb
dropped.
picks it up, and he's on his way.
One-on-one.
Kenneth Lamb, one-on-one. Blocks the beat through the left hoop.
And finishes. That is the game.
The
Cal
game
wins.
is over. Cal
195 to 50.
195 to 50. In a big turnaround from yesterday when Utah and Cal had such a tightly contested game.
Yes.
This one was
Exciting.
Cal was very clinical, very exciting all around.
Yeah.
An intense game to watch.
Spectacular finish from Cal there to end this game. Really, everything was aligning. All the stars were aligning for them on offense and defense. Whatever adjustments they made between yesterday and today definitely seems to be working. Exciting to see how Cal does the rest of this tournament.
So up next, in the college bracket, we have, I believe, the finals are going to be Cal against UCLA, right?
Potentially, yeah, but I'm not sure. I got to look at the schedule here. I think that's likely, right? That's probably. I think
Yeah.
you're probably correct.
Because I believe UCLA did beat Arizona Devils Quidditch. So if that's the case, it's going to be
No.
ASU seems
No,
like ASU.
that.
ASU beat UCLA 185 to 60.
ASU.
Or is that the
We
score?
will confirm that with staff.
Is that the
Hold
score?
tight.
Is that well? This is what it says here. I'm not sure. Possibly. I'm not sure what happened on the other pitch, but regardless, the next game will be coming up in an hour or so for the final bid
Yeah.
bracket.
Yep, that's.
In either case, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.